is going on, blockchain monkeys? I want to thank you guys for stepping into my jungle. Now, first of all, I am no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I a professional in blockchain technology. But there's one thing I will do, and that's give you my opinion. Now, today, I wanted to bring this tweet up that I've been seeing all over Twitter yesterday, and I didn't get the chance to do a video on it last night, but I've seen here this guy, Ron Hammond. He was a guy who wrote the Token Taxonomy Act. And the only reason I knew about this guy was I watched this YouTuber called The Hollow Review, and he brought this up a long time ago when they first introduced this. Now I see that he has a tweet here. It says, "Excited to announce that as of today, I am the new manager of government relations for Ripple. Thrilled to bring all of my legislative experience, including crafting the Token Taxonomy Act, to them. Special thanks to Michelle Bond and S. Alderotti for this opportunity." Now, Ripple is they're working with a lot of people in government and in the political realm. So when I'm looking at Ripple, I'm looking at a company who's laying a hard foundation. Like, there's so many relationships with higher level, people that's going to help push this market forward. So shout out to Ripple and what they're doing. They are just grabbing up every top level executive, owner, and in all areas that's going to help Ripple grow in the future. So shout out to Ripple and what they're doing. Another thing I wanted to bring to your attention, I saw this here. Cryptocurrency blockchain news brought this to my attention. Shamari Clark, VanEck, SolidX to offer Bitcoin ETF-like product to institutions. So I was wondering to myself, what is a Bitcoin ETF-like product to institutions? First thing that came to my head was, the institutions, let us get in here first. Let us, make our piece, and then we'll let you little peasants in. That's what I got. So I'm just going to go through this article for you. I won't read the whole thing. I'll leave a link below so you can read this whole article. While the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has so far blocked a number of proposed Bitcoin ETFs, two firms aim to launch a more limited option this week. Announced Tuesday, VanEck Securities and SolidX Management, which had previously had a decision on their proposed Bitcoin ETF postponed by the SEC, revealed they are taking an unusual route to bypass the regulatory hurdles. The companies will use an SEC exemption that will allow shares in their VanEck SolidX Bitcoin Trust to be offered to institutions such as hedge funds and banks, but not to retail investors. Why do you feel the need to leave the retail investors out? Okay. Though not, in fact, a true exchange traded fund, the product is similar. Ed Lopez, head of ETF product at VanEck, told CoinDesk that the offering allows for shares to be created and redeemed like ETFs, but it is not an ETF. Unlike an ETF, it isn't listed on a national exchange. Rather, it is quoted on the OTC Link ATS platform. This is a first of a kind type of offering. So you guys just made this up, and this is the first time you guys are presenting something like this? Is that what you mean by this is a first of its kind type of offering? These people, they just do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I mean? Okay, back to the article. Even it will trade over the counter via broker-to-broker transactions. We've been casually referring to it as broker-traded fund, a BTF, Lopez says. The shares are to be sold from Thursday under the SEC's Rule 144A, which allows privately placed securities to be traded among qualified institutional buyers, with shorter holding periods and without the requirement to register with the SEC. Isn't this something here? VanEck, man, it's amazing what these institutions can get away with just using, different words and just having different connections that can help push this through to them, so they can have their ETF before the masses get them. So, but for those who are holding, I believe Shamari was talking about them actually having to go into the open market, which will possibly have an effect on price, but it's something to take a look at. I will leave a link to this full article so you can get a gist of what is going on. I want to thank you guys for coming to my jungle and just helping me navigate and figure out this crypto space. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to see you soon.